Hello everyone, welcome to my new video in this Ansible series. So today we'll learn the basics of Ansible, how to write a YAML, how to write a playbook, right, and what are the YAML syntaxes, and what you have to look for while writing Ansible playbooks. Right. So in my previous video, I have given the details of how to install Ansible, right? And if you have not seen that, you can see that in my channel, and I'll give the link in the description. So, you need to basically control node. That is the this is the server, and I have a target node, right? So in this server, we do not have Ansible installed. So for a quick recap, let's install Ansible here. So this is the Debian Ubuntu. So let's get install Ansible. So while Ansible is getting installed, you have to know about the prereq that are like you have to have Python 3.8 and newer to have the Ansible installed. So here in my system, it is Python 3.8. So it should installed. It should be installed here. So let's see that. So it is installed now. So let's check that out. It is installed. What version is installed? So let's check that. Yeah. So Ansible code 2.13 is installed, right? And you can see the Python version over here, right? And let's install the cell completion for Ansible. Install this one. It's all complete. Get it installed. Okay. This is automatically installed, so no more required. We'll see if it. So this is done. The library is automatically installed, so no more required. We have installed the Python package for complete, and we have now activated that. So we're all set to go. So before going there, we have to understand what uh, uh, the basics of writing a playbook. What are the nuisance in there in a playbook? So we have to understand that, and to understand that, let me take you to this page. So this is uh, a simple playbook, and here we would understand the nuisance of the Ansible playbook, right, or YAML in general. So if you see, um, this is a play where the playbook where the first play targets the database servers. No, first play is this one. So this is targets the web servers, and the other one is targeting to the DB servers, right? So in every YAML file, these are optional, but it is a good practice to start with that. So this three hyphen means it is the starting of your playbook, and at the end, or starting of your YAML file, and at the end, you could mention three dots. That means that is the end of your YAML file. So like this, you can mention three dots, right? So now, what we have to do is let's understand what is there. All right. So as we have, like as we have seen, we have two plays. So it's a playbook. So generally, you have got the idea that a playbook uh, is a superset of plays, right? And then again, in the play, you have tasks where you are you are doing the actions over there. So it is a call of action or call of operation on the particular host. There you have where you have to do these actions, right? So if you see this here, this is the name of the play. Okay, so update web servers is the name of the play host. Uh, it is the host list you can mention over here. So this is the servers. This is a group of hosts that is mentioned over here. The host, okay, and the remote user is root. All right, it is optional, but you can mention the users definitely if you are you should use a particular user, automation user, for that matter, root, if you are not using root, right, for the security concerns or uh, uh, for those kind of matters, you can mention that user over here. So then comes the tasks, all right, the play. Can be of multiple tasks. The task is call of action, right? So here we have a single task, but uh, sorry, here I have two tasks. If you see under tasks, I have this. This is a task, and then there is a task name. Ensure the Apache is set at the latest version, and then you have further statements, right? And then you have another task here, which is writing the config file of Apache, right? Now comes your modules, right? What we are doing is we are using Ansible bulletin dot here, which will this module will run yum, and it will install HTTPD, and the HTTPD version would be the latest. All right, and this is a bulletin command, and where the source of your file will be this, and the destination will be this. And now come the same thing comes over here, the name of the play. Update DB servers is a play name, and host databases, and remote user is group, and then again comes your tasks, right? So here again we have two tasks, and these two tasks in general called task list, right? These two tasks are called task list. Okay, and these two tasks called task list, right? This is a task one, and this is task two. Complete this complete block is called task list, and then from here to till here is called a play, all right? And in total it is called a play, right? While you are writing the YAML files. So what you have to make sure is that your indentations uh, are perfect. Otherwise, this is the YAML file is sensitive to the indentation. It will throw you an error if the indentation is not okay. So uh, to make sure that you have the right indentation, what you can do is uh, you can you should not use uh, tabs, right? So uh, um, it's always recommended when you are writing in the YAML file, you have to use the space bar. Okay, so generally you have to give two spaces for a tab, and like if we are used to use a tab, then I would suggest you actually use a converter, a kind of like if you are using VI editor, then you can use uh, you know use tab to this one space converter, to space converter, that I'll show you, which will be easy for you to understand. Okay, so if you see like um, uh, like in the play, so it's in chronological, or how would you say, it's in the same level, you are declaring this, right? And when you are declaring task under that, it's the same level, but when you want to incalculate, or you want to confine some statements under a particular heading, then what you have to do is you have to give two uh, give two tabs, sorry, two spaces, right? So that mm, your identification would be right. So if you see it, we have given two spaces over here, all right? As like here, we have two spaces here. So it should not give you the identification problem, right? So let's see that. Let's first convert that tab place to spaces. So as I am using PI editor, let me see if I PI PI report. Okay, so let me do dot VI and RC file, right? So here I'll add auto CMD, then file type. File type would be in camel case, right? So type that, and then we have file type, that is YAML, and then set local. Save it. Now we're all set. So we can run that particular run that particular Yes, so I have forgot to mention that one more important point about YAML is that everything you define in YAML is in key value pair. So if you see, this is a key and this is a value, right? Key value, right? So everything is in key value pair, key value pair, right? So if you want to, let's say, mention something in list or array, uh, then you have to define the task, define the name, right, and then you have to give hyphen and then give the list of that, right. So that is being taken as a list in case of M, right. So, so if you see it over here, what we are giving is we are giving a space, then the dash, then the space, uh, right, and so here in this case also we have to identify as I have picked this from example. So it is not right. It is not in the right format. I just checked it. We do not have a space over here, so this should be space dash then space and then it's your uh, your key and then your value. So whenever you are using a YAML file or the playbook for the first time, you want to make sure that your formatting is right, the syntax is right. So what you can do is you can run through Ansible lint, or you can go for the online YAML link, right? Linter kind of stuff. So I've copied it. I can paste it over here and see if it is valid or not. Okay. So so uh, so the standard is it has to be have a space, then a dash, then a space, and then you start your key and then column the pair value, right? Now we should see how it works in real world, or how we should pass on to our system. Uh, so let me write that down. So PI, mm, maybe I'll just do a web server playbook, and and I'll copy the code from there. I'll copy it and just fill this file, or maybe I'll copy everything and paste it there. So what I'll do is, okay, so I have, maybe I'll mention as as my IP, my target IP. copy it over, paste it, right? So you can paste it, right? So to go, um, so basically it will do the installation of Apache and the uh, PostgreSQL PostgreSQL database on our target node. Uh, okay, so what a second. Let me open up another. Okay. Okay. I think I have a remote folder over there on that target node, which is using a Apache web server. So maybe that will just override it. So let me just do it in another. Let me open up another. Okay. So I have another node running. Close, shut down the other node. So first, what we have to do is we have to make sure that it has passwordless um, login. So let me do that. So what I'll do is so you have the I have the keys already. So what I'll do is just says copy ID, give the IP of that node, log password. Now it is added. So we should see a password. Let's log in. Yeah, it is logging in. So now let's change our playbook. So we change the 21 to 12. So this is changed now. Now we are all set. Okay, so the passwordless login is happened. We have changed the playbook. We have changed the playbook, the IP of the target node in the playbook, and it is time to run the show. Right. So so run the Ansible playbook now. Ansible playbook to run a playbook. We have to use Ansible playbook and then our playbook name, that is web server this, and we have to use the box, like how many concurrent process you want to run, like keep it as 10, and then we give our goals to see what is happening during the Ansible run, right? Ansible playbook run. So let's keep that word goals. Yeah, let's hit enter and see what happens. Using ETC Ansible sketching. So you can see that uh, it is not matching the host. Update the DB server, skipping no host match. Right. So you can see the uh, you can see it here, provide the host list is empty or only local host is available. Note that implicit local host doesn't match all. Okay. So could not match supplied host patterns, ignoring this. So we have missed a very important uh, thing while configuring, while running our Ansible playbook. So what was that? So basically, we have to mention this IP in our host file. Okay. So the default host file path you can mention in Ansible CFG file. Like if you go to etc Ansible CFG, here you can mention the inventory. Right. You can uncomment that and you can mention this is the default value, right? So if you want to change to a different change to a different path, right, for your host file, you can change it over here. Otherwise, if you wanted to run a one of playbook, then you can keep hyphen I in the Ansible playbook command, right, the path of the file. So let's see the default file is there or not. Yeah, it is there. So what we'll do is we'll copy that IP and just paste it over here. Okay. If you want to like web servers or database servers like this, no, the group, you can give that over here. So if you have seen that host beside host, we have web servers, we have we have database servers like that. The grouping is happening over here in the host file, right? So let's save it and rerun our Ansible playbook. Okay. Okay. So it does get our host now, but there is some other problem to it. So what is that? That is ensure Apache. That is the task where it is ensuring that Apache is at the latest version. So what is saying? Okay. So the problem here is we are using yum, right? But our servers are a Debian, right? So yum would not work definitely. So we have to change that. Once we change that and run this playbook, that should run fine. After this, there should not be any problem. Let's change that and run it again. So let's change our playbook and change the bulletin here for Ubuntu. That is T. Also, we have to do that here. Okay, that's done. Let's return our Ansible playbook.
ಮುಂದೆ ಇದೆ ಪಿಚೆ ಪಿಚೆ ಹಾಕೋದು ಬನ್ನಿ ಈ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಈ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್
So we have to make one more change. That is there is no package called httpd on Debian, so it has to be Apache 2, and we have to update the cache. So let's here also. Okay, let's run it again. So that the Apache config file gave error. Okay, so what I did is I have removed that task from my playbook. I'll just, for the demo purpose, I'll just install web server and Postgres and just take it through. So let's run it again and let's see what happens. So it's moved to the second play that we have to install PostgreSQL, right? Let's check. So do we have Apache installed now on the target host? Let's check that. So you can see the Apache 2 has been installed, right? So you can see now the PostgreSQL is also installed, right? And let's go over here and see PostgreSQL. Place PostgreSQL. So we have PostgreSQL also installed. Thank you. That's about it in the video. Please do subscribe the channel. Thanks.